channel. Okay, I am. It looks like I'm live. Yeah. I can't see any images on my YouTube page, so I'm just gonna put fingers crossed I am live. So I'm just gonna put fingers crossed I am live. Yeah, I'm live. I can hear my voice now. Brilliant. Okay. Alright, let's do these introductions. Hello, my name is HoneyBader. Welcome to my new live stream. I was going to do it on Friday, but unfortunately, Prince Philip of the United Kingdom, the husband of the Queen, sadly passed away. So, out of respect, I didn't do any videos. The only video I did do is a 2-minute tribute video with my friend. We went to the GTA 5 cemetery and we paid our respects. We threw some flares on the air and I said some words and I attempted to sing Amazing Grace. So that's that. Right, we are going to have a new stream called HoneyBader Live. Why not? Because why not? It's a why not video. Is basically whatever I feel like doing at the time. It's also on my PC. The other one is on my PlayStation 4. Downtime for any of my regular viewers will be tomorrow. It will normally be on a Saturday. Why not will be on a Friday, so because of the Duke passing away, would have done it yesterday, but I'm doing it today instead. The time is 1:50 UK time, and the game we're going to do for roughly for an hour, maybe slightly over, is the Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable is a good little indie game. They are making another one, I think, this year. I'll have to find out. There is also going to be for console, so that'll be fun. Yeah. Right, a bit of disclaimer. For any of you guys who don't know me, and this is a new channel, I do it for all my new stuff, new channel, new content. Sorry. First of all, I've got dyslexia, so I'm unable to read and write. I can read simple words like the Stanley Parable, begin a game, options, credits, quit, that sort of things, but big long text. So if you're going to put anything in chat, make it simple, make it easy to read. It just helps out. If you want me to talk back to you guys, that'd be helpful. Of course, you can wait for the live stream to finish and go into the actual writing something in the comments. What I do is I copy any comments and I feel like copying. I might not get through to all of them. Put it into Google Translate and then let the Google Translate voice read it back to me, so then I can text back. So there's a little system I concocted. Another thing is I'm autistic. I like to promote that, being an autistic YouTuber. So I might not understand some stuff, or now and again I might stutter, or I might do long pauses while I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. Stuttering is not autism, but it's just something I sometimes do. I'm not a big stutterer, it's just I pause and then I might stutter on my pauses. So I thought I'd just put that in, just in case like you think, what is this guy doing? Why is he saying this stuff? Or why is he pausing and stuttering? So I thought I'd let you know that there might be a problem. Hopefully we should be good. I'm going to play my games to my best of my abilities. I'll be playing games to a good standard to, again, best of my abilities. Simple games, I think, and there won't be any online, just because online players could swear, they could say very nasty racist words. So all games I play are single player, and it's just me and you, checking these games out. So yeah, need to be advertising friendly for YouTube. I do put subtitles on for games. This is before I did YouTube. I just like to see the visual writing, even though I can't read. If characters are talking, it does help. Minecraft, GTA 5, and Age of Empires. I don't have subtitles on because there's no need for them. Like in Minecraft, it's a sandbox game, so you just create wherever. GTA 5, I do something called Tour and Explore, where I explore the map in graphic detail. Age of Empires, the conquest maps, the guy reads it says what you need to do, and I'm pretty good at directing where it is, and it's a pretty straightforward game. What other games do we play? That's it for now. But the Stanley Parable is a game where it's a fun little game. It's well, I'll tell you what. One way for you guys to figure out. This is a reasonably old game. What I'm trying to do is play some games that I'm familiar with, something I can show on a broadcast or pre-recorded, so I can actually get through the game without being stuck. So yeah. Also, for anyone who's new, starting to watch YouTube and stuff, or new watching, playing games and stuff, this is a good little game to start off. It's on Steam. Reasonably cheap because it's reasonably old. Don't know when it came out. I think it came out in the 2010s, that type of era. Of course, they are making a new one, but we'll see what happens. There are some achievements I could do once I've done all the different endings to this game. There's like multiple endings. Some achievements are stupid ridiculous, like play Stanley Parable for like years on end. And the only realistic way is to jump the computer clock. What can mess up your computer, so I'm not going to do that. And then play Stanley Parable for a whole Tuesday, literally a whole 24-hour Tuesday. What I could just leave my computer running, But again, that's ridiculous. There is some other ones. We'll check them out as we go along. I think I can remember one of them, but yeah. Right. Let's go into options. We've got audio, sync, following music, speaker high. Let's go back. Volume. Okay, that looks all good. Full screen display mode. There is a way to turn off sound. Normal. Speakers too. I think. Can you guys still hear me? Did I mess around with something? Let me just turn off the thing here. Okay, yeah, you guys can still hear me. I turned the sound off so I don't have double. Where's the? Okay, that's done. Maybe I'm gonna go back into audio. Narration full. Let's keep everything normal. Extras. Oh. Let's go into the game. The background audio of the guys talking like in the office. Alright, let's play. The End is never, the end is never, the end is never loading.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright, that's the name narration. Let me just make sure. It's just me and you. Starting.
Stanley worked for a company in a big book.
Okay, just want to make sure that when I fiddle around with the audio, it didn't actually get rid of the mute my voice. Make sure I didn't mute my audio. Okay, Stanley Parable. Let's have a look around the office. I think it's AWS keys. I haven't played on a PC in ages. It's WSAD key, sorry. Right, he said to walk out the office. So let's do that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, no one's here. They said they waited for a longer time. If I got into an office and it looked like the apocalypse had happened, I probably would have either left. Maybe it's a bank holiday.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
There's an achievement here to step on the desk. Oh well. Oh, got a wee bit stuck.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Loading. You know it's a good game when it's got a loading screen.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt
Got
a
myself
bit
a
peculiar.
Coca-Cola.
It was a
Other
stirring
drinks
of
are
emotion
available.
in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
In the bowels of the...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
So dark.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
These big buttons are pretty stupendous, aren't they?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I don't know, CCTV cameras are pretty important.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Not really.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all. Blackness, and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way,
turn around.
right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Well, there we go, guys. That's the Stanley Parable. I hope you guys enjoy it. Remember to like and subscribe. Oh, hello. We're back in the office. Well, that's probably the menu or something, isn't it? Oh, got something left on the phone.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Not a single trace, not a crumb, not a crumpet, not a single drop of tear. That and some more on the other side. Input reset.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, I just want to go this way just to see if there's any more computers.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I know there's achievement if you just keep pressing A on the keypad.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Alright, 4, 8, 2.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I do this. Oh no, that's the door. I'll blast it. Have to go this way. What's down there? Anything down there? Just darkness. Alright. What are we gonna do, guys? Is I don't know. I know I played this game before, but you guys haven't seen the endings.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Can I sprint? I have to press all these buttons again. This is the most annoying thing.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I've got... Where's this? There's any crouch. Oh wait a minute. I just put the lock on. I put caps lock on. Where's the cameras?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
One person's got fired from this job.
The lives of so many
There's some
individuals
steps up there.
reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley
We'll try and get up there next time.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
But we switched off this machine last time. This time we're going to
This
switch it on.
mind-control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Unthinkable.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Utterly blind to the world.
Here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's
He's
that?
not really going to blow
You'd like
up.
to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Rambling a bit.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why
He's
would you
talking
think
about
that,
these
Stanley?
rooms.
That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
I don't
This
think
is not a challenge.
you can get
It's a
out of
tragedy.
this
You
scenario.
wanted to control this world, that's fine.
Whatever you do,
I'm
you're
to
going
destroy
to
it
die.
first, so you can't. Take a look
What?
at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being
We're going to go
blown
back
to
to the main
pieces.
room.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
I want to know, how did you get nuclear weapons in an office? Or is this a world? I imagine. Do you know what? I don't want to go through any of this.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh, hello. Alright, well that didn't work.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
It's at 427. Which door was it for? Which door was it for the achievement, doesn't it?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Oh man, mate. It's an employee. Well, employee 427 to.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yeah.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Oh god. We'll rapid speed these clicks. You really need patience when it comes to this game. This game can be very...
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437, I think it's back here. 437. Oh, here we go, 437.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
4 1 5 4 1 5.
Now, back to door number 437.
437 4 4 4 3.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy? Where are the copy machines? Where's the copy machine? Is it? Where's the coffee? Coffee. Blood. Input reset. Where's the coffee? Is it? Oh, here.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
4-1.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416 is back here. Four, 116. This one, this way. 416.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
A couple of machines this way.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
430.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
There's something else as well. I think it's this window is. I think if I go, I cannot. We've got another achievement. I don't know if you can see these achievement guys. There was a way to. Or was it? There's an end. There's a way to glitch out of the. No, I know where it is. It is on this. It's not in this room. It's in this room, I think. And you have to go out the window. I may have to wait for a different lineup. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna move on, screw it. Right, let's move on, shall we? Think.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I really... Do you know what? Let's have a look at these paintings.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that but at last he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
All right.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Let's see what's down here.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
All right.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
All right.
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, God.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I like it. There should be a way to climb up. Wait. There is a secret if you go through the window.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
Well, the story's through this door, so we'll go through this door. And then it's probably through here, and maybe through here, and then back here, and then through here.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Right.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What if you close that door, will it go back to the thing again? I bet it does, actually. Thinking about it, I don't want to risk it. Beep beep.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alright, let's go this way. Painting. Someone was drinking coffee and it went wrong. Oh.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. What?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Oh,
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I still want to climb up here because there's a secret. Maybe I have to finish the line story first. Oh, hello, did you see it? I moved? I don't know if it's just my imagination. I am pressing space to jump. Fine, let's follow the line. First, there's some computers with me turning off. Oh. No. We should be going this way. Over the wall.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
But I don't like the line. I want to stay here. Nope, I'm going to sit on these chairs, ignore the line, screw the line, can't make me. You can't make me. Okay. Well, fine. Let's go to the line. It's playing solitaire. Around these boxes.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Hey, that's it. So follow the line.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Let's have a good look at this fern. Okie dokie. I think we looked at the phone. Right, back to the line.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell? Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through...
I knew it.
No,
I knew
I
it.
can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okie dokie.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Maybe a
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Maybe a nice game with good carpet.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh, he's restarted.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh, how do I get it's on this window? Maybe it's this chair. I think it's this chair here, isn't it? Yes, it is. And then we crouch. Do we crouch? Yes.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Not yet.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Well, we're not going to sit in the spot forever. I think we get resume game. I think I have to restart the game, so begin again. Let's see what happens. We do. Hello. This is different. This is different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I want to see what's in the broom closet. There might be an ending.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Look, nuclear. So this is the nuclear.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
F-all. I can't swear, but...
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yeah.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I want to see an ending. I want to see if there's an ending, man. There might be
You realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me, because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Oh, I wanted an ending. Make an ending. You're the narrator. I want you to make an ending.
This is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I don't have any friends.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I do like my prostitutes and my coke.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
What's that?
You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Get rid of Mortis.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I would do that.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Fine. Screw the brew club, it's all fun anyway.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh wait, it's not. Oh, it's these. It's just all here. I need to type just right.
The moment...
Boom! I've timed it, guys. Oh, 1 minute. I got 3, just need 1 more. Now I'm going to go back down. Okay. No, we'll go back to the office. And we'll go back into the broom closet. This is nice. No story, no need to worry. Just me and the broom closet. Alright, let's see what else is here. Right. Oh, a minute. How did that close on me? Was it meant to close on me, or was it? Yeah, it closed on me. Oh dear. I think I'm meant to go. Oh dear. What about if I go down here? I think I made a bubble. I didn't mean to close that door. Let's refresh.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
If the boss's office is a different. Yeah.
Stepping...
This time I have to be. Oh! Don't click anything. I'm gonna keep the my finger off the clicky mouse button. There we go. You are now leaving. Huh. Escape pod bay floor. Yeah, I forgot to, I clicked on the door by accident. God, where's a flashlight? Keep on going on. Keep on going on. Escape. Oh God, I can't see it. There we go. 700. Oh, here we go. Escape pod lounge by escape. Let's get escape. Oh, there we go. It's a red. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was it. Right, okay, guys.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
All these computer screens have got codes and stuff on them. Yeah, I feel like something may have changed.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping...
Yeah, we just restarted it again. Okay, guys. That'll be enough Stanley parable for this time. We'll catch up and do some more endings. There is a couple of endings I can do. Yeah, but that is it for now. I'm going to end my broadcast. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Do you know what's really? I just noticed that my, how I stop and start the videos are not on the main screen, but they are on the little computer. What's interesting? Anyway, you can see I'm about to hit the stop button. Trippy. Right, so yeah, thank you so much for watching. We'll do another Stanley Parable next Friday, unless another member of the royal family dies. Ooh. Hopefully not. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.